No, thank you.
Okay, why are you taking photographs in my backyard then?
I wasn't.
You were?
No, I wasn't.
See that window there?
Yeah.
It's clear.
I wasn't taking photographs.
What did you do it?
You liar. Don't lie.
Fella?
You didn't see me taking a picture of you.
I'm going to get very upset if we have this conversation and it doesn't go politely.
I'll take a photo now, watch.
No. Is there a particular reason you're doing it?
You can't take photos. I didn't. I wasn't
That bike
taking.
is illegal.
No, it's not.
100%.
How is it illegal?
Can you guess what my job title is?
What is it?
Qualified Stolen Vehicle Examiner.
And that's illegal?
Yes.
Prove to me.
Why are you taking pictures, mate?
I don't have to video this. He said this bike's illegal.
What, we took a picture of?
I wasn't, but he said this bike's illegal.
Alright, well, off you pop.
No, you off your pop. Cheeky bloke.
What you're about to watch is a textbook example of how a routine, lawful interaction spirals into an ego-driven power struggle, and it happens fast. This isn't about safety. This isn't about crime. This is about authority being questioned on a public pavement and officers not knowing how to handle it. We have a member of the public doing something entirely legal and multiple officers who seem emotionally overwhelmed by that simple fact. Watch closely because from the very beginning, the language shifts from "can I help you?" to accusations, threats of being upset, and thinly veiled intimidation.
As a public organisation,
Yeah?
we are liable to threats from
Who are you
terrorism and
anyway?
stuff like that. We're the police.
Eh?
We're the police. Right. So
Can you
understand?
Don't start doing things like that, mate.
Doing what?
We're talking to you like a
Doing things like
reasonable
what?
person.
Doing things like what?
Being detective sergeant in this police
How did you
station.
get to that role, speaking to members of the public like
Mate,
that?
I am not the person
Because
wearing
I'm not your
sunglasses in
mate.
the clouds.
I'm not your mate.
Do not start coming here and saying
Listen,
abusive
Don't come
things
onto the
to us.
pavement.
If you are in public,
I
you are
am,
being
and you
abusive.
need to get.
You need to
Sir.
stop.
What? How
right
have they
now.
abused you?
Sir, right, just because you've got glasses on that record,
Yeah.
it's got nothing to do with the fact that you were stood over there.
I wasn't taking pictures.
Right,
I can
okay,
prove
if
it.
you weren't taking pictures,
Yeah.
can you understand why taking pictures?
Well, I can prove that I wasn't. I can prove it.
Okay, that's fine. You weren't taking pictures.
Right. But you accused me of doing
I'm
so.
happy that you weren't taking pictures. If you told me that that's not what happened,
No, but you said you see me doing it though, sir. You should have a better approach than that.
I'm going to take a big deep breath and I'm going to start again. You were stood over there, were
Yeah.
you not?
The moment the officer claims he saw the auditor taking photographs, the entire interaction changes. This is no longer a polite inquiry. It becomes an accusation. And when that accusation is challenged, instead of verifying facts, the officer doubles down emotionally. Threatening to get very upset is not a lawful policing tactic. It's a pressure tactic. Officers are trained to de-escalate, not warn members of the public about their personal emotional
I'm not
reactions.
saying you weren't. I'm
But I
saying,
can't-
can
if-
you not?
Yes, I can be here.
I didn't say you couldn't. I said, can you not, though?
Well, I can, yeah.
Have you got other places to be?
Not at the moment. I'm staying here
Right,
for a
okay.
bit.
I'm going to go back up there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do that. If you do start taking pictures,
Well, I can take pictures. That's the difference. So what are you on about? If you carry on,
I'm not saying
you need.
can't.
You've got anxiety issues, you mate. Having to
What
deep
I've
breaths.
got-
What's the problem? Are you a sergeant?
No, why would I
No.
be a sergeant?
Well, I need to speak to a sergeant because
Well, I
you're.
just identified myself as
Walk
a
yourself
sergeant
around
and
the
you've
other
been
side,
abusive
Cockle.
to me
And
about it.
you think that attitude's okay from a PC?
I think he's trying to speak to you.
I'm on a public.
You're actually being quite rude.
Yeah,
If
but
you
I'm
want to
doing
speak
nothing
to a
illegal
sergeant,
though, miss. You shouldn't approach people
I've
for.
told you that I'm a sergeant and you've told me to go back into my
Yeah,
office.
because I'm doing something legal. You're
you
stopping.
now want to speak to a sergeant. I'm a
Well,
sergeant. What would you like to speak to me about?
I want you to tell this bloke to stop accosting me on a public pavement, which I'm not doing anything illegal. If I'm doing stuff illegal, then you've got a right.
This officer is doing his job.
What talking to
He's
me like this?
maintaining the safety of the police station
It's
and
so-
trying to find out
and
why you were taking
I'm not here
pictures.
to-
He's well within his right to do that. Please don't
But I wa-
interrupt me because you've
I can
asked me
interrupt you.
why he's
You've
doing
got
it.
you've got a horrible attitude, miss.
Find that
That's-
of the three of us,
Yeah,
you're the only one that's shouting.
I wasn't shouting.
You are shouting. You're
I'm trying
shouting
to.
at
She
my
was
colleague.
shouting at me.
Right, fella. So you're not taking pictures.
Well, I can take pictures, but I wasn't. That's
Right,
the
so you're
difference.
not?
You need to check your cameras and just have a look. I wasn't
So
taking
you weren't
pictures.
taking
No,
Right, that's fine. Can you understand why people taking pictures?
but you can
of a
do that
police
though as
station?
well.
I'm not
If
saying that you can't. Can you understand why people taking pictures of a police station?
Notice how the justification subtly changes here. When a photography claim starts to fall apart, the officers pivot to security concerns. This is a common pattern. When there's no offense, suspicion replaces evidence. References to terrorism legislation, vague threats, and You could be anyone. Language are often used to manufacture authority where none legally exists. But the law is clear. Standing on a public pavement with a phone or camera is not suspicious on its own. Policy does not override common law rights. What we're watching is an attempt to elevate discomfort into justification.
Also, we can
No,
stop
thank
you
you.
to make sure that you're not wanted,
No, because I'm not wanted. Who comes to a police station interested in a police
People do
station?
lots of very,
Well,
very
trust me,
silly
I can
things,
guarantee you I'm not wanted. I've not done anything illegal today.
Are you local?
Pardon?
Are you local?
Today, yes. I'm enjoying my bike ride.
Are you a local gent?
No.
Are you a gent?
Pardon?
Are you a gent?
Excuse me.
I wouldn't like to presume.
Excuse me. I'm a male.
No, that's fine. So you're happy for me to call you a gent and sir and things like that?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. Because you will tell me your name, so that's how I'll have to address you.
Yes.
By honorific. You happy with that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So are you local?
No. I've got barefaced. I'm on all your
You can
cameras, right?
Well, you've not got a bare face because you've got your...
My glasses are, but
Yeah.
I'm barefaced, right?
Right, okay. But your camera
Yeah.
is on your face, so
Yeah.
you're not bare-faced. So if I had to identify you, and I called you a gentleman with blue eyes, that wouldn't be true,
Oh,
would
see,
it?
the only thing that's missing on your
Yeah.
identification is my eyes. But what I'm saying is, like, if you had facial recognition now, that'd be able to pick me up.
Probably.
Yeah. So,
I feel like you're massively overestimating
no,
what
but
we do.
who comes here and stands outside a police station with ill intent
Wanted
like
people.
this? Wanted people? They're going to be in cells quick, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why they want to come.
Well, I don't want to be in cells.
That's
But if
fine.
you put me in there, that's fine. You know,
No, but I won't put you in a cell.
I've done nothing wrong here
You've
today.
done nothing wrong then. But you were taking... Well, I thought you were taking pictures.
Yeah, you thought, yeah.
So that's
But
why
if
I
you
came
check
out.
your cameras, I can promise you
Well, that's why I came
100%
out.
that I wasn't taking pictures.
That's fine.
But it is legal to do so if
I never
people
said
wanted
it
to do
wasn't.
so.
This moment is one of the most revealing in the entire encounter. An officer openly states he needs to take a deep breath and start again. That's not an insult, it's an admission. He knows the interaction has gone wrong. But instead of acknowledging the initial mistake, the false accusation, the reset is framed as if both parties are equally responsible. Under policing standards, emotional regulation isn't optional, it's fundamental. If a calm, compliant member of the public causes visible emotional strain, the problem isn't the public, it's the officer's tolerance threshold.
Your scooter rides past you.
And if I wasn't speaking to a gentleman here who had come to the back of a police station and then spent contrary, should we say?
Mate, I can't believe this. I've come here on a legal bike, someone's rode past on an illegal one, and you're accosting me. I think you should be getting on with real crime.
Already. You think that's
So
real
what are these
crime?
three doing
I'm
if they've just
already-
let him ride past?
They're standing there to make sure that me and you.
I'm no
polite
threat to you,
conversation.
honestly. Constable,
doesn't-
I'm no threat to you whatsoever. I can promise you that
And that's fine.
categorically.
But
I was stood
You
here.
can understand that people promise me all sorts of things and don't follow through on it.
Well,
People
okay.
promise me
Well,
that
that's
they-
a trust issue, isn't it? You know.
People promise me that they've not committed crimes and they have.
Yeah.
People promise me that they aren't wanted and they are.
Yeah.
People promise me they won't assault me and they do.
Are you happy now that you think that I'm not up to no good?
I'm
Yeah,
happy
good.
that if you go on your way, we won't ever need to speak again, will we?
Well, no. Police cars is what I'm interested in. So
What specifically about police cars are you interested
police car spotting.
in? What
so-
specifically are you interested in? If
The
I can
blue
help you
lights.
with
You want to look at that one? That's knackered, that one.
Is it?
You've only got some talents.
I wish this guy was here first.
All this could have been prevented if you'd just said,
Your
"Oh, mind
attitude
having
could
a
have
look at
prevented
that."
this, miss. Your
No.
attitude. You escalated
I
things.
responded
It's
to
not
your
escalated anything.
attitude. If you'd
No,
have said
you
wanted to
escalated
look
things,
at it,
miss.
we'd have showed
You
the
escalated
car.
things, honestly. Because he already got the wrong end of the stick. I wasn't taking...
Here, the power dynamic flips, and it's subtle but devastating. The auditor points out the officer's visible anxiety, and suddenly the usual intimidation tools lose their effect. The officer admits his issue is being talked over, which is extraordinary. Police officers deal with distressed, angry, and chaotic situations daily. If simple verbal challenge causes this reaction, it raises legitimate questions about fitness for frontline duty. This is where authority collapses under scrutiny. The auditor isn't obstructing, threatening, or refusing lawful orders. He's simply not backing down.
For
Pretty police car.
a non-crime, though, miss. If I was committing
You could have just
crimes...
said I wanted to take a picture of a police
Doesn't
car and we'd have said,
matter.
come up close, mate, and have
Can
a
I?
You are committing crime.
Can I come up
You
close?
can't now, can you? Because
Oh.
of your behaviour and your attitude.
Really?
It's
Well,
appalling.
forgive me then, miss. Come on, let me have a look.
If you're committing crime, we're not here just to solve crime,
So,
are we?
see how that's being... You know, come on.
We're not here just to solve crime, are we?
Yeah, but she could have just said, I apologise, right? Can I have a closer look?
Do you want a closer look?
Please.
What specifically do you want a closer look
Just
about?
the whole vehicle, you know.
Specifically.
Just have a look around.
Right, well, next time a police officer's driving about in a car,
Yeah.
flag him down and say, excuse me, Cockle, I like police
Right.
cars.
Okay.
If he's not busy, or she's not busy, or they're not busy,
Yeah.
they may well stop and oblige you with it.
Yeah. But like now we've calmed down, do you not think like her
Can I hold your bike?
if you want to? Do
Just-
you not think her attitude's a bit?
No,
That's
she
crazy,
was
that.
acting exactly the way you were acting. The issue with that, have they?
I think you said that at the beginning. I could be wrong. But you definitely said this bike's illegal, right?
Right, well, it looked illegal.
Did it? But yeah,
See,
check it
because-
out.
Because this does that,
Yeah.
it looks illegal.
Yeah. It's because it's pedal assist, and all that does is boost the thingy. But it's a 250 watt My Rider, and you can check them out. And that's the only reason why I've gone for this bike. I love a 750 watt, 2000 watt. But what will happen to me?
But if you've got a throttle,
Yeah.
it has to be registered with the DVLA.
Not from the manufacturers. If you look at the manufacturers with this, because it doesn't throttle, it doesn't.
This is a classic attempt to regain control by requesting personal details without lawful grounds. When no offense exists, identification becomes a psychological lever rather than a legal necessity. The auditor handles this perfectly. He refuses politely, explains why, and even points out the obvious. People avoiding the police don't usually stand outside police stations. This exchange highlights a critical civil liberty, the right to remain anonymous when not suspected of a crime. The officers have already conceded the bike isn't illegal and that photography is lawful.
Oh, yeah. You check it if you want.
No, it's alright. You're not
Yeah.
riding it, are you?
Eh?
You're not riding it.
But I was riding it.
But you're not. Is what I mean. I can't stop you now and say, right, Cockle, I'm having this off you.
Yeah, but that guy who went past on the scooter, right?
Yeah, that's illegal.
It is illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All of them are only allowed on private land.
Yeah.
But because I'm dealing with you, I couldn't deal with him.
Right.
As
So-
great as some people think I am, like my mum, I can't do two things at once.
Yeah. But there was four study, weren't there? But anyway,
Well, when I came out, it was one.
look, I'm not a grass or anything, so I just used it as I'm here, literally, interested in the police station and the vehicles.
The front end of the police station is more interesting.
I've already been there.
Oh, yeah,
I'm surprised you've not seen me.
The late, I can't see you through that wall, can I?
Ah, so you
I
haven't
can see
got.
you through a window.
Ah, so then windows don't go to the front, though.
That one doesn't, no.
Right. But anyway, yeah, like I say,
There's no issues with what you're doing. I just need to check. Because if you are a terrorist and you're going to blow up my station, I need to know.
yeah, definitely not.
And I'd be derelict in my duty if I didn't come out
If you didn't ask, yeah, I just think the approach might be better in the future because basically, it's like,
At the end of the day, you were here specifically to get the reaction out of me that you got, weren't you? That's why you've got glasses on that record things.
well, no,
It is, isn't it?
really. Well, that's like saying I
That
can
would be
control
my-
you.
That would be my assumption.
I can't control what you do, so.
No, absolutely, of course you can.
This is the moment that destroys the officer's credibility entirely. An illegal scooter, a clear, enforceable offense, passes by and they do nothing. Instead, they remain fixated on a man who has broken no laws. That contrast speaks volumes. Policing priorities aren't being guided by legality here. They're being guided by ego. This is what pretextual policing looks like in real time. The goal isn't safety, it's submission. Once challenged, the officers lose interest in actual offenses and focus on the person who dare to question them.
Well, you're perfectly lawful, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
But, I've got to check.
Yeah, I don't blame you for checking and just having a quick word with me and going, oh, you know, how are you and what's your
Like I say,
purposes of being
when,
here?
When people get their backs up, there's a thing called paternus boxes. Your attitude controls my attitude controls your attitude.
Yeah.
You know, so if you get angry, then I get angry, then you get angry, and all of a sudden we're up here and we don't need to be.
Yeah, but I thought your
what I'm
training
saying.
covers that though.
It does. And that's why we're still talking here and there's nobody hog-tied on the floor.
Yeah.
Handcuffs.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, people are allowed to do what they want.
Within reason. Yeah. As long as they're
long
not
as you're not
committing no
breaking any
crimes.
laws,
Yeah.
That's fine. You can come, you can take pictures of the skip if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Don't know why you won't, but you can.
Yeah.
Far longer here than we needed to.
If I stay half an hour, it's half an hour. If I don't, if it's 10 minutes, 10 minutes. But yeah, if I see any more police cars whilst I'm on this street, happy days. You know. I'd rather see a Volvo though, because them Astras are getting a bit.
That's a Peugeot, that one.
Oh, is it a Peugeot, that? Yeah.
They're not the greatest in the world, but they get the job done.
Well, that's it. And with blue lights.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
There's no point having anything flash, because otherwise it'd be one of those weird Tesla things and we'd be doing 180 miles an hour or whatever it is that they do.
You'd run out of electric.
Yeah, we get halfway to it and then we'd stop.
Right. So we're happy that, you know, I'm not here to cause any harm. 'Cause I'm not. I can understand your concerns for checking to see what someone might be up to, but like I say, everything I'm doing is legal.
This encounter ends the way it should have begun, with the officers finally acknowledging that no crime occurred. But the damage is already done. We've seen false accusations, emotional escalation, shifting justifications, and selective enforcement, all triggered by a lawful act on a public pavement. The key takeaway here is simple. Rights don't require permission, and professionalism isn't optional. The auditor remained calm, informed, and respectful throughout, while the officers struggled to maintain composure under minimal pressure. That contrast is the story.